I thought it was just a broken radio signal until it started predicting what would happen next. And then it said my name. Last December, I made a mistake, not a big one, not the kind people warn you about. I just drove home. It was a highway in Pennsylvania, late, around 2 a.m. No other cars, no streetlights, just endless dark road stretching ahead of me like something that didn't want to end. My phone was dead, and I remember thinking just one thought, over and over, I just need to reach home. That's when it started. My car radio turned on by itself. I didn't touch it. Static, loud, sharp static, filled the entire car. I reached for the dial, turned it, nothing happened. Turned it again, nothing. The static just stayed. And then, underneath it, between the noise, I heard something, a voice, distorted, broken, like it was being dragged through distance and damage just to reach me. It said, "Can you hear me?" I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I just froze. Then the voice came again, clearer this time. "Slow down." I told myself it was interference, a crossed signal, someone's radio bleeding into mine, so I ignored it. And then, a deer, right in the middle of the road. I slammed the brakes so hard, my whole body lurched forward. Heart pounding, hands shaking. The deer just disappeared into the trees. And then the voice whispered, "I tried to warn you." That was the moment. That was the exact moment I knew. This wasn't a signal. I kept driving. Faster now. I just wanted to get off that road. But something felt wrong. The trees looked different. The road curved in ways I didn't remember. Signs I'd passed 100 times weren't there. I grabbed my phone. Dead. GPS. No signal. Data. Nothing. Just me. And the dark. And the static. Then the radio crackled. And the voice returned. "You're not on the right road." And I realized I had no idea where I was. I snapped. I couldn't help it. I shouted at the radio, at whatever was on the other side of it. "Who is this?" Silence. Just static. And then,
Take your hands off that
slowly,
wheel.
the voice replied, "I know you." My hands started shaking on the wheel.
Don't be a backseat
And
driver.
then it said
Sit down.
something that made my whole body go cold. "You live alone, apartment 3B. I felt my stomach drop through the floor. Because that was true. Nobody knew that. Nobody I hadn't told personally. And I hadn't told anyone
That was a close one.
in a very long time. Tone, barely above a whisper. This is the breaking point. Then the voice changed. It didn't sound distorted anymore. It didn't sound like static. It sounded
Hold tight.
like
Here we
me.
go again.
Same tone, same rhythm, same way I pause before I speak. And it said, "I've been trying to reach you. You're not supposed to go home tonight." I stopped breathing, literally stopped, and I whispered back because I didn't have the air to speak properly. "What do you mean?" And my own voice, from inside that radio, whispered back, "If you go home, you die." My engine died, just shut off, in the middle of the road, complete darkness, no headlights, no dashboard, nothing, just the radio, still on, still crackling. And then the voice screamed, "Don't open the door." And then someone knocked on my window. Slowly, I turned my head, and I saw myself, standing outside the car, in the dark, staring back at me. The other me smiled, and then it spoke, but its lips didn't move. "You didn't listen." And from inside the radio, the whisper came one last time. "That's what happens. Every time." Everything went black.